So you're getting people to your website, but no one's adding to cart.
Give it to me easy, I like a little challenge. When it feels better when you take a little damage. Slow learning, fast earning, stay burning. Wheels turning, it's a going thing.
Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to today's video. If you guys are new here, my name is St-Germain and this channel is all about helping you crush it with e-commerce, sales and dropshipping in particular. Now before we get into today's video, if you guys are new here, what we do in each and every video, we do a giveaway. Now all you have to do to enter the giveaway is go ahead, like this video, comment down below, hashtag Team St-Germain, subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you share this video to your Facebook. It'll go ahead and help people who are experiencing the same issues as yourself. And lastly, turn those post notifications on because you want to stay up to date. We release videos almost every single day. Now what I do in each and every video, I go ahead and go through the comments and I suss out one lucky viewer who's done all the previous instructions. I pick them, I choose them. I'll go ahead and announce on my Instagram that they're the winner, and what they'll receive is one of my current winning products that they can go ahead and crush it with e-com in. So guys, for example, the winner of yesterday's giveaway was John Lai. Man, congratulations. Go ahead and shoot me a DM and I'll go ahead and reveal one of my current winning products for you to go ahead, use and crush it with. So guys, let's get on to today's topic, which is probably the most asked question out of anything else, and that is, hey St-Germain, what's happening right now with my store is I'm getting people onto the store, no one's purchasing, but forget that, no one's even adding to carts, and please help me out with that. So today's video guys will be about how we're going to go ahead and help you convert those people who are landing on your store and actually allow them to go through your funnel, add to cart, and hopefully eventually go through with the purchase. So let's get into it. Now before we get started with anything else, the first thing you have to address is your targeting. At the end of the day, let's just say you're selling a dog collar, right? And if you're marketing to the wrong people, right? Let's just say, for example, you're selling a dog collar, right? But your interest targeting and your Facebook ad targeting is incorrect. Well, you're not gonna go ahead and get a sale. These people may come to your page because the ad was good or the ad copy was good, but the product itself does not resonate with that actual customer. So that's one reason why you're getting people to your page, but no one's actually converting, because that offer does not pertain to that customer. So what you need to do first is make sure your targeting is on point. Now, if you guys need help with targeting, go ahead and watch the previous video on my channel, because that will go ahead and give you more detailed examples of how to match hot buying products with hot buying customers. And when you match those two, that's how you go ahead and make a sale. So guys, basically the first thing was you have to make sure that your targeting is on point. If your targeting is wrong, you're not going to go ahead and create any form of add to carts or purchases, because you're sending the wrong traffic and matching it with the wrong product. So let's just say, for example, you're selling a dog collar. Make sure that you're obviously sending dog owners to that particular page. So for example, you're not just interest targeting pets or pet owners, because that could be so broad. Make sure it's a bit more narrowed down, a bit more specific, and that's how you go ahead and create sales with even a $5 budget if your targeting is on point. That is the first thing. The second thing is, sometimes guys, some of your add to cart buttons just don't stand out to the buyer. Now one thing that's great, if you go for example and check out a website like iCoolGadgets.com, you see their add to cart button. It's big, it's buy it now. The add to cart button screams in your face. The green is a very engaging, relaxing color. Another awesome color is also a blue. Now these two colors easily work the best for an add to cart button. What else you can do is, on your Shopify page under the settings, you can go ahead and edit the languages, and what you can do is, for the add to cart button, you can change add to cart and put in buy it now in caps, just like iCoolGadgets do. Now why I'm referring to iCoolGadgets, because I've seen their sales, guys, it's insane. They do up to even 100K a day. Now that store, for example, is a great way for you guys to go ahead and look through, look at their funnel, look at their products, look at their landing page, and see how you can go ahead and sort of use that to guide you with your own store. So again, the second point would be, make sure your add to cart button screams out at them. The next thing is, for example, you could even use an app like the Sticky Cart app, and to be honest, 90% of people who are viewing your ad and who are going on your landing page are people coming from their mobile phone, because at the end of the day, you are advertising on a social media platform like Facebook or Instagram. So obviously 90% of people who are on those two social media platforms are on their mobile phone. So they will be scrolling down like so. So for example, if your add to cart button is at the top and they're scrolling down, they will eventually pass your add to cart button, which is at the top, and eventually try to find the add to cart button and get lost in it. So why this sticky cart app works really well is that sticky cart button will always be at the bottom of the page or at the top of the page, depending on where you want to set it up. So no matter how much they scroll down the page, for example, that sticky cart button will always be there. So when they want to buy it now or add to cart, that button's always in their face. That's another great way to make sure that you're pushing people through the funnel. The next thing would be obviously your landing page, guys. It's so crucial. Your landing page is key because again, you're taking people from an ad to your landing page, right? These are people who are on Facebook not to go ahead and buy your dog collar or whatever else you're selling. These are people who are on Facebook to message their friends or there to do whatever they're doing. So what you're trying to do obviously is taking a random person like this, push them through to your funnel on your landing page and hopefully get them to add to cart. And how you're going to do this is if your landing page is good. So the first thing will be your description. I suggest you have the first sentence in big caps, a strong sort of quote or a strong sort of catchphrase, just like on your ad copy that captures the audience's attention as soon as they see your page. It should be a bold statement that obviously links the product to the buyer. A very strong sort of benefit catchphrase would really do well. So you'll have a strong, bold, caps catchphrase, then you'll have all the benefits of the product. Again, know the difference between benefits and features. What I can't stand is when I go on one of my student stores or if I just review any sort of random store and I'll see an add to cart button and just 3 dot points. You're not going to go ahead and convince the customer to buy your product if you're just giving them 3 dot points. It's just not going to work. So you have to make sure you have a few sentences of just how this product is going to benefit that person's life, how it's going to sort of link into their passion if that's more of a passion related product, or if it's a product that brings value, how will the benefits of that product serve value to the consumer. Then obviously you'll have some images or some videos on your landing page to obviously break the writing up. You don't want just an essay. And then you'll have maybe the dot points towards the end, the features. Then you might have like your shipping details at the bottom and an hour guarantee. And then lastly, obviously your hourly reviews or whatever other review apps you have. The next thing obviously, guys, is scarcity. Now, let's just say, for example, someone goes to your page and there's really no scarcity behind it. There's going to be no impulse buy. Again, you're bringing someone from a social media platform who initially had no intention of making a purchase on your store, who's now come to your store. So you want to push them through as fast as possible. That's why, yes, of course, in some instances for your general niche store, the Horify app, for example, will do really well. It's pushing for scarcity with the consumer. Obviously, another great way, a simple free way to even include a compare that price and you're saving, say, 40% off if you buy today or for the next 4 buyers only. Something like this, which again will increase scarcity to push that customer through the funnel to go ahead and add to cart and obviously go through with the purchase. Another massive thing are the images. If you're not using HD images, if you're not using proper quality images that show quality just like your video, they're not going to go ahead and purchase. If you're showing an awesome video, then bringing the customer to your store and it's some just crappy low quality image, again, they're not going to buy. It doesn't look good. They're not going to go ahead and add to cart. You want to make sure you're pushing that person through the funnel as fast as possible. Make sure your offer is really good. The key thing is the offer. Before you get onto scarcity, before you get onto, everything else, what is your offer and how are you relating that offer to your buying customer? At the end of the day, if you're selling dog collars to, dog owners, what is your offer and how are you going to push that onto the customer so they go ahead and click your big green buy it now, add to cart button to push them through? Because why? There's only 4 dog collars left. And if you grab today, you'll get an extra 10% off or whatever it is. The last 2 points, guys, will be your locations when you're targeting. Now, for example, if you're testing to say worldwide first initially, you're going to get a lot of people who just waste your time. They'll come to your store and they'll maybe just look around. They might even add to cart, yes, but they won't go through with the purchase. And the reason why is because you're targeting low economic countries. Countries like India, Pakistan, and the list goes on. If you want the list of countries to exclude, just go ahead and shoot me a DM and I'll be sure to give you the bad list of countries to exclude when you're testing worldwide. When you're testing, say for example, top 4 countries like Australia, the US, Canada, and the UK, those are great. Obviously, the majority of people who are coming from your ad to your website have money and therefore will go through with the purchase. If you're testing low economic countries, guys, obviously maybe they can't afford the product you're selling, and that's why. Another point, guys, would be obviously if you don't have an app like multi-currency converter by Hextom on your store. What this basically does is, let's just say for example the person is from India and your store is based in US dollars. What this app would do is go ahead and actually show that product straight away to that customer in Indian rupees. It wouldn't be showing it in US dollars. That way the customer can see it and go, okay, that makes sense. I know the true value of this product because I can see it in my own currency. If you don't have something like that on your store and you're going ahead and selling, you know, in US dollars or whatever it is without an app like that, and if you're testing worldwide, people from Europe, people from Australia, they're not going to know what the conversion rate for your product is, and therefore they're not going to go ahead and go to Google and type in the conversion rate, suss it out, then come back. No one is going to do that. It's a waste of time, and that's why, again guys, maybe you're losing customers there who are not going to add to cart because they don't know what the conversion value is. And lastly, the last point is, if you're a general store, obviously you haven't got much brand behind the store. Guys, when you're building a brand, obviously your conversion rate will be much higher because you have a brand, you have a following behind it. If you're starting off with a general niche store, you're purely basing it on impulse buy. It's going to take a lot longer to build a solid brand and trust with customers because obviously your store is brand new, you're selling random products on your store, so therefore it's going to be harder to convince them to go through with the add to cart and eventually purchase. So be patient, stay strong, keep looking for a gap in the market. When you do, go deep, go all in, brand that store, and therefore you'll see on that store later on in the future your conversion rates go a lot higher because you're building a brand, you're building trust with consumers all over the world. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Like I said, countless golden nuggets in this video here today to help you go ahead and get those customers through the funnel, adding to cart, and definitely going ahead through with the purchase. In a future video, guys, what I'll do is I'll do another video on maybe why you're getting add to carts and not getting purchases, and how we can go ahead and even make sure we're getting people who are adding to cart and not purchasing and abandoning the cart, how we can go ahead, recoup them and make sure they go through with their purchase. Because remember, at the end of the day, the majority of the money is on the back end of the store. If you're getting a lot of add to carts but no purchases, we'll be covering that topic in the next video. So make sure you're staying up to date. So guys, if you're new to the channel as well, what I do in each and every one of my videos is I do a massive shout out to one of my beautiful students from all around the world. But today's shout out is going out all the way to Germany, to my beautiful student Michaelina. I wanted to go ahead and congratulate you and applaud you on all your hard work, dedication, and consistency. Those 3 things are definitely the building blocks for your success. So keep going with it, keep striving. I'm so proud of you, and I want to personally thank you for this awesome testimonial video.
Hello guys, this is Michaelina Kunedu all the way from Germany. So I joined St-Germain's course because I saw a lot of his students giving testimonies about his course, and at first I was kind of worried because this isn't the first course I've joined. But after joining this course, I see kind of improvement in everything I do, and his course is a must-have course for anyone out there who's willing to start dropshipping. And I must say, this guy, he really cares about his students. I mean, immediately you send him a message, he's always there for you. He replies to you immediately, he gets a message, he gives you every tip you're supposed to know. I mean, this guy is truly amazing. He's a great mentor, and I recommend him to anyone out there who's willing to start dropshipping anytime. His course is a must-have course for anyone, and you know, if you invest in his course, you'll never regret because it's worth it. I mean, it's a must-have course. So yeah, Thank you, Tremaine. You are such a wonderful person.
So guys, if you're wondering how you can go ahead and join hundreds of my successful students from all around the world who are absolutely crushing it, go ahead and click that first link down below. If you're wondering what that link is, guys, well, like I said, it's insane to see that I have hundreds of students from all around the world.
Tremaine.
Tremaine.
Tremaine. Turner.
Tremaine.
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 Tremaine's.
Tremaine.
Tremaine's.
Tremaine.
Tremaine's.
Tremaine's.
Tremaine.
Tremaine and his course Freedom with Ecom here.
Tremaine's Freedom with Ecom course.
Tremaine Turner's Freedom with Ecom course.
Tremaine Turner and his course Freedom with Ecom explains A to Z of dropshipping concepts. Team Tremaine.
Countries like Germany, the Netherlands, India, the USA, you know, the list just goes on. It's awesome to see all the results that they are getting. So if you want to go ahead and join the hundreds of my successful students, go ahead and click that first link down below, and what that will take you is to my Freedom with Ecom 2.0 course waiting list. Guys, it is going to be absolutely massive. It's coming out on the 23rd of April, so make sure you go ahead and join the waiting list. It's going to be absolutely insane. This course will be breaking down literally how I went ahead and started dropshipping just last year and went ahead and scaled my store from literally $0 to over 1.1 million US dollars in under 3 months. Guys, if you want to know absolutely everything from going ahead, creating your first store step by step. The second thing will be to make sure that your store is optimized for conversions through landing pages, through every single conversion hack I have. The next thing we'll go into is obviously finding hot winning products. I'll do what no one else does and reveal multiple of my current winning products. We'll then get into testing with Facebook ads, scaling with Facebook ads, retargeting, automation, to make sure that you're always working on the business and not in the business, because your whole focus as the CEO, as the owner, is on scaling the business. So we'll then go into how to hire staff to go ahead and do all the mundane tasks. So your whole focus will be on scaling the business in the future. So guys, if you want to go ahead and join that, make sure you go ahead and click that first link down below. And you may ask, well, why? Because guys, if you go ahead and join the waiting list, you will receive a massive 70% off, and there's more. And guys, what you will also get on the 23rd of April, if you check your emails, is you'll get a further discount code along with the 70% off. So to make that clear, just for joining the waiting list, you will get a huge 70% off discount just for joining the waiting list. The course is $1,000, you'll get it for just $297. And if you go ahead and join the waiting list on the 23rd of April, you will also get another email with another further discount code on top of that 70% off. Guys, it's going to be absolutely insane. So much value for you guys to go ahead and crush it. And you're probably wondering, why on earth is he doing all this? Because guys, I've gone ahead and helped hundreds of successful students from all around the world, and I want you to be my next successful student, and I want to go out there and help the most people out there in the e-commerce space go out and live the lives they've truly wanted to live. And that brings me to my next topic, guys, which is easily why 99% of people fail with dropshipping, and that's because they cannot find hot winning products. So like I said, I've been dropshipping now for over a year, and I've gone ahead and tested thousands of products and spent over $1 million literally on Facebook ads. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and crammed and compiled all my top 100 winning products into a file for you guys to go ahead and grab. Guys, that will be the second link down below. This file is insane. It has all the product names. The second part of the file will be all the entire links for AliExpress for those products, and for the majority of those products you'll even get a video which you can go ahead and use for your Facebook ads, your Instagram ads, to go ahead and crush it, literally giving you guys everything on a silver platter. So if you guys wanted that, go ahead and click that second link down below. And lastly guys, if you wanted a free Facebook training, there's a link for that down below as well. So go ahead and grab that absolutely free. Lastly, if you guys had any specific questions for me, go ahead and just shoot me a DM. I'll be sure to get back to you ASAP. Guys, that is a wrap for today's video. Thank you so much for staying right through to the end of the video. And like I said, if you guys haven't gone ahead and entered today's giveaway, make sure you go ahead, like this video, comment down below, hashtag Team Tremaine, subscribe to the channel, go ahead and share this video to your Facebook, and lastly, turn those post notifications on because we are growing every single day, and I can't thank you guys all enough for all the support. That is a wrap for today, guys. Thank you so much for staying right through to the end, and I'll catch you in the next video.
I can do this all day, I can do this all night, all night, do this all night. I can do this all day, I can